of we're going to do more Keep Talking Nobody Legos.
Well, I mean, there's a cooldown period, so we could
Yeah.
just let you do that and roll.
Yeah. And basically when it comes up and the cooldown is done, roll for it, we'll announce, we'll set up the next one, and then we'll do like another 10 minutes of this.
Okay.
We'll just kind of interleave it with the building pieces. That way we can kind of get as much time in on donations as possible. And thank you to everybody who has been donating throughout the night. You guys are doing a great job. But yeah, more Keep Talking Nobody Legos?
Yeah, so you're all set up to build.
Yes, please.
Who would you like to read?
Leave it open to get a tarp and a knife and you figure it out.
We're not.
But
really...
we already blew the tarp budget.
Yeah, we actually kind of shifted the tarp budget to some other things recently. We weren't using as many tarps, and they've taken the money away.
Well, I leave it to you to decide. Cameron went last night, so maybe it's either Molly or Cori tonight?
I'm driving,
To read?
so yeah.
I mean, someone else can take
I can
over.
also take over driving if you want to call Cori. The option's there.
Cori, have you read for Beej yet?
For Beej?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe you should give it a go.
Unless I've completely forgotten last year.
I don't remember last year at all, so...
Did I only do building last time? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Do you want to read for Beej?
Sure. All right, Cameron.
Okay.
Cameron, take the wheel.
I get to read for Heather.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
I see how it
no,
is.
I just clicked away from it. There we go. Okay, I've got it.
All right.
We're on step 45.
44, I think.
Start with 44.
Where's that link? Where's that link?
Oh, no.
I will find it. Or PJ will get there first.
Peach, can you pin that to the channel so we can find it in the future?
Oh, that would be
There's
a
a
good
save.
idea.
There's a save. You can save things in Slack.
Yeah.
There we go.
The little bookmark.
Right. So,
Overlaying the...
And remember, Chad, no one can know what this is. It's impossible to know what this is.
yeah, and
So-
to deal with Beej's wishes, once Cori gets the instructions up there, we're going to put up a 15-minute timer. That at which point we'll take a break to do our things, and then there'll be a little bit more Lego building after that.
I have the instructions up.
All right.
Cool.
And if anybody who is on broadcast wants to pipe in a little lovely music while we build, feel free to do that as well.
Hey. Oh, well.
Or Molly can play. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, right? No, wait. You have...
But
Yes,
Oh,
Molly
bar.
can play. That would
yeah,
be lovely.
Molly is not driving the bus or reading instructions.
Exactly right. Please do. Yes, please play.
Let Molly do what Molly wishes to do.
Wow.
Noodle the
Oh, wow.
hell around. Have fun. Play whatever you want.
Appropriate. Are you ready,
Go,
Beej?
girl.
I am very ready. Yes.
Okay, so the last step was 43. You would have placed 2 pale brown ramps at the front of your beast.
I have.
Okay, so those are on the left-hand side,
Yes.
and you've got a thing that's on a joint, like a pivot joint, on the right-hand side, right?
I do. Yes. And the
Yes.
blue socket and ball are facing me.
Okay, perfect. So, I need you to get 2 flat 2x2 pale brown squares.
Oh, like tiles. Okay. Yep. Got it.
Yep. Those go on the top 4 pips of the ramps that you put on in the last step.
Top meaning the ones that are highest up.
Yes.
Okay. That's weird. Okay. Well, I guess that's what that's supposed to look like. Yep. I have
Okay.
done this.
And it was step 44. And now we are going to create another joint system.
Lovely.
So, I need 2 pale brown 1x2s that are flat.
Got them.
1 flat pale. These are mostly pale except for the weird bit that's going in there. But it's a 2x3. Flat 2x3.
A 1 flat 2x3 in that white beige. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light.
A pale joint system.
I have a pale joint system. Yes.
Okay, and then the other thing, it shows up on my thing as the color of the background of the document. It's like kind of a grayish, and it's like a flat 1x2, but it has 2
Pips off the side.
pips off the side, which is
have that.
weird.
Yeah, I have that.
So you're gonna take your 2x3,
Yes.
and that's the base for
Okay.
this construction.
Mhm.
Along the right-hand side, if you have it horizontal,
I have it horizontal.
yeah. So the 2 right-hand pips are covered by the beige 1x2,
Okay. Yep.
and then along the top side, the top middle and top left are also covered by a beige 1x2.
Top, middle, and top left. So make the 1x2 horizontal
Yes.
and cover the top, middle, and top left. I am doing that.
Yeah. And then the wonky thing goes in the remaining space with the pips facing south towards you.
They are facing south towards me. Yes.
Okay. Then the joint attachment, there's only one side of it that should be like, because it's a right hand angle,
Yes.
right? So
Mhm.
there's one configuration that's like flat, and that the 2 pips that are kind of a joint on that, or
Yeah.
the base for that, go on top of the left 2 pips of the assembly. So from the top, going from right to left, you have 2 uncovered
There it is.
pips, and then you're covered with your joint. Like you're just snapping it onto the end.
So if I take this joint, there's
Yeah.
multiple ways I can be holding it.
Yeah.
So let's say I was to put it in my left hand.
Yes.
The joint piece on the left-hand side,
Bottom towards you.
bottom is towards me, which means that the right half of this joint thing that I'm not holding, the pips are facing straight up.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now I take this assembly of 4 tiles that you made me make,
Yeah.
and I attach the. Where do I attach it to this joint piece?
There's that little lip, like
Yeah.
tab sticking out of the joint on the right hand side.
The vertical 1x2.
Yeah. That goes on top of the leftmost pips of the assembly you made.
So from top to bottom, I would be covering a 1 white and 1 gray hollow pip.
Yes.
Okay, I've done this.
Okay. Next step.
Yes.
We are building onto that further. I need a beige 1x2 that's flat.
Got one.
I need a 2x4 that's flat.
2x4, I've got one.
And then I need a yellow, it's a 2x2 brick with an axle.
I only have one of these, so yes, I have it.
Okay. The 1x2 brick covers the top of the platform that was on the joint, the end that you just attached. The
So
little tab.
It goes on that little tab.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes on the joint part of the tab. Okay, yes. I
Yeah.
believe I've done this.
The yellow brick goes on the other uncovered pips to the right of that.
I see I've made them even. Yes, okay.
Yeah. And then the 2x4 goes underneath everything. You just slap that on the bottom to seal everything together.
Oh. It can go in a couple of different spots because it's 2x5 on the bottom.
Is it? Okay, it's flush with the right-hand side,
Thank you. I've done it.
which is where the yellow axle should be pointing.
That's correct. The yellow axle is pointing directly to the right, with all
Yep.
the pips facing straight up to the camera.
Yep. That's done.
That's done.
Okay. Now we need 2 flat 1x2s,
2 flat 1x2s in light beige.
Yep.
Yes, got them.
Yep. A 1x2 flat with the weird things that's yellow,
Yes, it has the 2 pips off the side.
Yeah.
Yep, I've got it.
and then a flat 2x4. Sorry.
Single flat 2x4 in white.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so you're going to take one of the beige 1x2s,
Mhm.
put it vertical,
Yes.
and that goes along the right-hand side of the yellow brick on top.
Nearest the axle.
Yep, nearest the axle.
Okay. It covers the 2 yellow that are nearest the axle. Got that.
Yep. And then next to that, you're going to have along the top side the horizontal other 1x2, the beige one.
On the top 2, covering 1 white and 1 yellow pip.
Yep. And
Okay.
then to the south of that towards you, you have the yellow weird pip thing, which should be right over where the other 2 sideways pips are.
Nice. I have done this.
And then you cover that with the 2x4 that is flush with the right-hand side.
I have done this.
So now you got a really cool funky joint thing.
It looks real neat, yeah.
Okay. I need a flat 2x2 beige.
Flat 2x2 beige. Found it.
And then I need the beige. What are they? It's a quarter circle.
Yes.
The dome pieces.
Very flat, only size of about 3 pips.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like a 2x2, about maybe like 3,
Yep. Yep.
something like that.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to take your little 2x2 square,
Mhm.
and you're going to make a half circle off the left of that.
Okay, so take a little 2x2. It's a brand new thing I'm making.
Yep.
And I'm making a little half circle off the left-hand side.
Yeah. So the
two of those
the-
quarter circles. Okay.
the circles go on top of the little square,
Yep, I have done this.
so that you've got a little. Okay. So you're going to attach that to the assembly you made on the weird pips, the weird hollow pips on the side,
On the side.
and
Okay.
yep, the half circle is facing away from the axle.
Okay, so if the axle was facing to the right, this thing is facing the circles slope down to the left.
Yes.
I've
In
done-
the illustration, the axle is now vertical, and the circle is south or facing downwards.
Okay, I've done what you've asked.
Okay, so we're going to attach this to the main body now. So put it in that configuration so it's like yellow is facing up
Yellow's
and the
facing
circle is facing down, right? And you've
Yep.
got a joint that should be pointing out to the right now. You should bend it out so it's rightwards.
I need to bend the joint assembly.
Yeah.
So I need to rotate the joint assembly so it's facing. So if the circles are facing me and the yellow axle's facing straight up, I need to.
It would
rotate
face
this
away from
joint.
you, but you should rotate that so that the joint is facing right and the circle is facing left.
The joint is facing right and the circle is facing to the left. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I have done this.
Okay.
The yellow is still pointing straight up,
Yes.
so I'm in a 9-degree angle. I got you.
So this slots in between the 2x2 bricks that are beige on the body. So there's a little step recessed in there
Yeah.
between like your 2 ramps.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this thing is going to the lip on the jointed piece.
Yeah.
is
It's
gonna
going to be
cover-
flush with your dark browns along the top
Okay.
edge.
I have done something that makes logical sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It just pops right in there.
Yep, I've done this.
Okay. Next step.
Next
we
step.
need one pale 1x4
Found it.
and one flat. They're both flat. Sorry. 2x4.
I found it.
Okay. So they've rotated the model. So the thing with the yellow axle is on the left, or is on the right hand side.
Okay, I am doing that.
All right. So they want you to put these to the left of where that axle assembly is. Just trying to figure out based on how they've rotated this.
So right now, the giant assembly, has the red socket and the red ball facing towards my body.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. So that area that you just slid the joint into.
Mhm.
We're basically reinforcing that.
Okay.
So there were the 2x2s brick, or the 1x2 bricks, sorry, that were in there before.
Yes.
And now there's like the top of the joint.
Correct.
So you're going to, along what is the leftmost of those, put the 1x4 vertical covering all of them so that it connects them.
Okay. So just so I have this clear, if I'm looking at the 1x2 bricks, and then the 2x2 from the joint assembly, and then
Yeah.
the 1x2 from the bricks, and what I'm doing is, on the left of that 1x2,
Yes.
and extending straight, like it's covering
Up. Yeah.
up, down. It's covering all four. Jesus, that's a tight fit.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And the 2x4 goes on the lower step,
Yep.
matched with that.
So to the left of it.
Yeah.
I believe I have done this correctly.
Sweet. Now we're going to move on to some tiny little details that are, I think, just to make a little platform for it. So you need a darker brown or a chocolate brown,
Mhm.
one flat, one pips. You need 2 of them.
2 flat 1 pips with pips on top.
Yep.
Okay, I found both of those.
And a beige 1x2 that's flat.
I found a beige 1x2 that's flat. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that beige 2x4 that you just placed down,
Mm-hmm.
on the top edge of that, on the right-hand side, just above it,
Mm-hmm.
there should be a brown pip.
Okay.
Put one of the 1x1s there.
Oh, hang on a second. So on the 2x4 white tile that I just placed down,
Above it. Not on it.
above it.
Yeah, above it.
So just north of it.
Just north of it.
There's 2 brown pips, and you want me to put one of them on the rightmost one?
Yep.
Okay. I can do that.
So it's snug up against the pale one.
Yep.
You have
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay.
And then I want you to do the same thing on the bottom.
I've done this.
Okay. And the 1x2 goes on the left-hand side of that area in the middle.
On the 4 vertical brown pips, it goes dead
Yep.
center.
Yep.
So it covers them. It's oriented vertically. Okay, I've done this.
So we've completed that step.
Great.
The next one's pretty easy. If you want to.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. So it's 2 of the domed circle quarters.
In white.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know how they're naturally stepped inside?
Yes.
Those, the 2 singles you put down
Yes.
are the middle points on those.
Great. I have done that. They are snapped into place. Let's call that a pause.
So that was step 52.
Sweet.